Yo, what's up, guys? Gecko here, and we are back for more Rain Code. Last time, we were taken to the restricted area after the supposed gift from Makoto ended up kind of exploding in our pocket and letting out a gas that knocked us all out. We woke up in the restricted area with Kurumi and none of the other detectives to be seen around us. We made it to this secret facility in here that is producing meat buns, presumably out of the corpses that are brought to the restricted area. We also ran into some old friends like Zilch here, and we came across some dismembered bodies that had the detective's clothes on, but I think it's probably just a trap to make us think our friends are dead, and Yuma himself doesn't really seem to believe that it's true either yet, or at least that's what he is saying, maybe to comfort himself. So we're just gonna move ahead and see what the heck this person over the intercom is doing with us, because they are kind of leading us through this whole thing.
Huh?
Oh,
Kurumi?
that's right, Kurumi's gone too. We turned around and she was gone, so that's great.
Kurumi's gone? Where'd she go?
Hey, keep it down, will ya? They'll come for you again.
Don't tell me they got her.
We would have heard her, like, screaming and some kind of scuffle if zombies had come up here and attacked her.
If they had, she'd at least scream.
Yeah,
But we
exactly.
didn't hear
Thank you,
anything.
Shinigami.
She probably wandered off somewhere. I wish she'd stop dragging us down.
That's such a reckless thing to do in a situation like this, though. But I mean, maybe, you know, with how curious she is, she saw something and went to check it out. I hope not. That would be kind of irresponsible with how things are right now.
I don't think she turned back without good reason. Maybe she really did go on ahead. I better hurry and catch up.
Oh, this is so bad if we're gonna get separated because we're both,
Where the
like,
heck did Kurumi go?
running around to
We
different
have to find
places.
her.
Okay. Oh. No.
Hey, is that?
Yeah, it's gonna be another...
Oh, we're too late. I bet
No, that's not
that
her.
doesn't taste very good.
That her coat is brown. That's not a
I
brown
have to
coat.
do something.
Is there another Amapal down here? Yes, there is. Where's the remote for it, though? Meat bun making machine. Nice. Where is... Hello. How are you? We gotta find the device for this. Why do they just leave the remote controls all around the place, not even near the Amapals? Here. Yeah, let's see. Is that Vivia's clothes, maybe? It's a dark coat or something. Okay. Let's see. Is this Vivia's?
These clothes belong to Vivia.
Yeah.
There's no sign of Kurumi.
Did the anemic vampire get whacked too? Well, he was half dead to begin with.
How awful. Another one of your friends has been devoured.
Stop saying that!
Master, never mind that. Look!
It's a report. This is definitely Vivia's
Oh
handwriting.
yeah, what did he write down?
Regarding homunculus characteristics, homunculi do not die. Rather, even if they die, they come back to life. The unified government sought out and began research for military applications of homunculi. Their desire was to create an immortal army. Homunculi look identical to humans. You cannot tell them apart from one another in everyday life.
I'd say the bleeding eyes is a pretty damn good clue.
They can become injured and ill. Some are handicapped, some are blind. But once they die, everything is repaired upon revival. Death acts as the switch for rebuilding their cells.
Oh,
It only takes one day.
that's interesting.
They are immortal and even have eternal youth. Their cells may grow, but they never deteriorate. They stop aging once their bodies stop growing. Those who have already stopped growing maintain that state. There are many unknowns regarding homunculus memory, but they seem to inherit those of their originals. The memories at the time of DNA extraction are carried over. and completely reconstructed in the brain's memory field.
Oh, that's kind of fucked up. It is like an actual literal clone with the same memories as you. That is so weird to think about.
It keeps the original's memories?
None of them seem to have their memories, though.
Well, Zilch did remember the past. Maybe that's the individual differences that was mentioned.
Anyway, there's more to the report. What does it say?
There's only one way to tell a homunculus and a human apart: blood. Homunculi have special characteristics to their blood.
Their blood's characteristics. That's the only way to tell them apart.
Vivia's investigation yielded this report. Oh, okay, yeah, so we can look back through the details of it. Who's there? Hello? Who is that? It looks like Vivia, right? The way he's hunched over in that trench coat.
Hey, wait!
Oh, maybe it's just another homunculus. They all do kind of look like that. Hello?
Follow it? It might be a trap.
I don't know why.
Where did it go?
I think it's calling to me.
Did it go in here? No.
Wait, that thing?
That was a fast one.
It's gone. Where did it go?
Abandoned village. We're back out here. I feel like we shouldn't wander off the premises if Kurumi is still in here, right? I mean, I know the game is going to make us do that, but I don't think we should.
That figure. Is that...
Is that what? Did you think it looked like Vivia too?
Friend of yours, Master?
Wait. What about the cloaked person in town that was always following us? Is that who that was? Was a homunculus in the city following us? Or is it not a homunculus? Oh, this is interesting now. I totally forgot about that person.
Not here. Where did you go? Maybe this way?
Any green herbs around?
Was that a Resident Evil reference? Shinigami, are you a gamer? Okay, what is this shit? I mean, we can walk right in the big gaping hole in the wall, but where does this lead?
That giant shutter. It looked pretty sturdy. It would take a huge amount of force to make it look like this.
And the way the metal's bent, it came from inside. Like something broke out. To break a metal shutter like this, you would have to have some kind of vehicle, right? This looks like some fucking, like, semi-truck or something just barreled through this or something. Oh, hi. Oh, that freaked me out. I wasn't expecting to see shit in here. Oh, never mind. That's the fucking icon for a door. I thought those were glowing eyes in here. I got jump scared by the fucking door icon. Hello?
Stairs? Looks like they lead underground.
We really should find Kurumi before we just go in here.
You're still going, Master?
Yeah. I have a feeling I need to talk to that person.
Ooh, we got a little
I wonder what's up ahead.
side-scrolling action.
Master, you could be falling for a trap, you know.
That's possible. But I have to go. There's no other evidence around.
Good point. Whether a zombie or death god pops out comes down to your luck, Master. This corridor goes on forever. How much longer till we reach the end?
It hasn't even been that long yet.
And I wonder what lies ahead.
Interesting choice to have this side to side. None of the rest of the game has been like that. Hi, Weska. Hello? I guess it was so we couldn't see what was ahead.
Weska? What are you doing here?
Did he not actually die, or is he a homunculus?
Hey, it's you.
No, he's a homunculus. He's bleeding from his eyes. Oh, whoa. Hello, Owl Man.
Hey, it's you. You.
He can talk, but he's also bugging out.
Dr. Weska, please, tell me about the homunculi. You were researching homunculi, weren't you?
Homunculi? How do you know about the biggest stain on my life?
Well, we've done a little research on you, buddy.
Oh, he spoke normally.
He's probably reacting to the word homunculi. He doesn't seem to have completely lost his memories. Doctor, what happened to the homunculus research?
Such a terrible memory. I'm ashamed to say my homunculus research with Amaterasu Corporation fell behind.
He's surprisingly lucid. Like, these are like full sentences the same way he would usually talk.
Rumor had it the UG's research facility was on the doorstep of a successful experiment. So in order to catch up, the homunculus test site up ahead was constructed.
There's a homunculus test site up ahead. Is that the real secret lab?
I was getting impatient. I used every method imaginable to complete the research first. Do you dare criticize my methods?
No.
I thought so. Sacrifices are necessary during experimentation.
Well, I'm not that kind of sacrifice, though. Like,
I needed our experiment to complete a homunculus first, to silence that pesky unified government, to conduct the experiment in utmost secrecy. I purchased the entire surrounding village
holy shit, what? You can just buy a whole ass village? Excuse me?
and made it a restricted area. And so, 3 years ago, the fateful Project Homunculus began.
What happened in that experiment?
Well, of course, you. What happened to my experiment? It's been a week since it began. Tell me now, what happened during the blank week?
What?
Tell me. Tell.
Oh, okay, we lost him now. What is this blank week, though? He seems to have lived through it.
Ugh, he keeps breaking down at the worst time. Maybe he just needs a good smack.
The blank week was mentioned again. Maybe it has something to do with the experiments that took place here.
We got a couple keys from that.
Whatever it is, we should keep moving. The homunculus testing site is up ahead.
Right. Let's see it for ourselves.
I sure hope Kurumi's okay.
First, let's summarize all we've learned about the homunculi.
Sure, I'm all ears.
10 years ago, the unified government requested that Amaterasu Corporation conduct homunculus research.
Okay, 10 years ago is when it started.
3 years ago, to compete with the UG's research facility, they built the homunculus testing site. That's where Project Homunculus took place. But we don't know exactly what that entails. And right after the experiments, the blank week mystery occurred.
The masked guy, Makoto Kagetsuchi, appeared at Kanai Ward right after that, too.
So, a friend also had a theory that Makoto might be a homunculus and wears a mask so that you can't tell. That is seeming more and more likely based on what we just learned here.
He somehow got ahead of Peacekeeper Director Yomi and became CEO of Amaterasu. He halted the homunculus research, and as a result, the homunculi became an urban legend in Kanai Ward.
And now, 3 years later, you and I descended on this ruined, oppressed land of Kanai Ward.
Oh, we got another one of these.
Another really tough-looking shutter has been completely beaten
Okay,
up.
but with how narrow the pathways are in here, it definitely couldn't be a vehicle. Are homunculi that strong physically? Holy shit, what happened in here? Whoa. Okay, this is a change of scenery.
What happened here? Is this the homunculus testing site?
We just walked into some sci-fi shit.
Yuma.
Hello? Who is that?
Shinigami, did you hear that voice just now?
Not really. Must have been the wind.
Oh, she couldn't hear it.
No, I heard someone call my name.
Hello? What is happening, dude? Look, look at these. These are like some pods. Like, not quite Matrix, but like, this is wild.
The sun is shining through the ceiling.
Oh?
And since it's not raining here,
Oh, is this like an artificial weather thing in here?
could we be outside of Kanai Ward?
No, that wouldn't make sense. We went underground.
I can smell the ocean. Maybe this
Oh.
was built over the sea.
Well, maybe, I guess. I mean, does the rain stop, like, right at the edge of Kanai Ward? It must, if it's, like, artificially created weather.
Whatever, let's go.
Oh my gosh, look at how big this place is, dude. Are all those pods for creating homunculus? Is that where they're, like, formed?
Yuma.
Yeah, I hear you. What's up?
There it is. I heard that voice again. It's coming from over there.
You sure? Don't tell me you're bugging out too.
Okay, crazy theory that has no grounding yet. What if Yuma is a homunculus? I don't think that's actually true. I was just like crazy random thought that popped into my head.
Now you're hearing things. Poor master.
I'm not going crazy. I really did hear a voice.
I will laugh if he actually ends up being one. I just like randomly said that, but I'm like, oh, well, I don't know, maybe. We'll see. Hello? Do we know this person?
Who are you?
Hey, this guy can actually talk. Who is he?
I've never met him before.
Is this the guy calling you master?
No, I don't think so. My name is Yuma. Who are you?
What? You don't know who I am? You must live in the boonies. I'm the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation. Although, I conceded that post to someone else a little while ago.
Oh, so he was CEO before Makoto showed up.
Conceited? You mean to Makoto Kagutsuchi?
Oh, you're Makoto's acquaintance. You'll have to excuse me then. A friend of his is a friend of mine. How about a glass of wine?
I don't know about friend. Friend is a strong word. Acquaintance was a good choice.
Sorry, I'll pass. Besides, there's something I want to ask you.
Very well. What is it? Ask me anything.
This guy can actually communicate. Hans seems a lot more alert than the others. Master, now's your chance to get some answers.
I would like to ask you about the Blank Week mystery.
The Blank Week mystery. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened.
What?
But piecing together the bits and pieces I know, I do have an idea. Back then, a plot about the unified government planning to occupy Kanai Ward had been uncovered.
The UG wanted Kanai Ward?
From what I understand, the Blank Week mystery is a conspiracy the UG set up to take over the city.
Why would the unified government want Kanai Ward?
I have no idea. I suppose it's to steal the rights to Amaterasu Corporation. As a matter of fact, Kanai Ward was wiped from the map for some time, just as the UG wanted. But we were saved by my friend, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
Okay.
How did Makoto overcome the threat of Kanai Ward disappearing?
He appeared from nowhere and volunteered to negotiate with the UG. Rumor is, he has a special connection within their ranks.
Within the ranks of the UG? Okay.
I didn't expect much from him, of course. But it wasn't as if we had any other choice. And before we knew it, the negotiations were complete.
How?
Upon arriving at the negotiation table, he immediately announced that Kanai Ward would be isolated.
Oh, that was his choice. Oh, interesting.
Unexpectedly, the UG agreed. Both sides accepted a non-intervention condition and concluded negotiations. I suspect some sort of secret arrangement was made regarding homunculus information.
Yeah.
Makoto didn't tell you about the details of the arrangement?
Yeah, Makoto's sketchy as hell.
Well, that was part of the agreement. Speaking of, there was one other condition. He said if negotiations were successful, I would have to concede my position as CEO to him.
It's hard to believe you gave up your seat as CEO to a complete stranger.
I agree. It's a ridiculous story, but without him, the UG would have occupied Kanai Ward, and Amaterasu would have been consumed. I wanted to protect this company, and he wanted to protect Kanai Ward.
Yeah, he's made multiple comments about how much he loves this city. That's the word he always uses. And we still don't really know what that means, and now knowing that he has a connection in the UG is like even more interesting. I don't really know what to make of that.
Our interests aligned, and I was already quite up there in age. Makoto loves Kanai Ward and its residents. I knew I could entrust this land to him.
But why the trade-off? Why did he want to be CEO of Amaterasu Corporation?
That's a great question.
He can protect Kanai Ward without it, right?
But Kanai Ward is now entirely Amaterasu Corporation itself. And I know that he said he wanted to stop homunculus research immediately.
Oh.
In retrospect, there's no denying that the research was extremely inhumane.
So Makoto became CEO of Amaterasu just to stop the homunculus research?
Ultimately, I can say the decision to concede my position to him was the right one. Under his leadership, Amaterasu expanded its businesses. Their total assets now rival that of the UG. Long live Amaterasu, right?
Sure. Whatever you say, buddy. Okay, we learned a little bit more about Makoto.
Come to think of it, wasn't the former CEO of Amaterasu Corp?
The previous CEO died in an accident.
Oh,
My guess is
yeah.
that actually,
I forgot about that.
you think Yomi is responsible? That's just a guess, mind you.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's interesting. Because Makoto told us he became CEO because the previous one died. When now this guy is saying, no, I gave the position to him, and that was our deal if he could save, or not, well, yeah, I guess save Kanai Ward from the UG coming in. Yeah, now we're getting conflicting information, but I have to say, I trust this homunculus guy over Makoto. Makoto is a lying little bitch. Because he literally told us the homunculus research is a rumor and there's nothing like that. And then he took us into this supposed secret lab to show us there were no homunculi here. That was not the secret lab, bitch. We're in the secret lab right now. I don't trust this guy. I don't like Makoto. I mean, I like him as a character because he's really interesting, but I don't trust him.
Position to Makoto.
Oh, I suppose it could have happened afterwards. Yeah, okay, I suppose he could have given up the position and then was killed after. But I guess, like, I don't know, what's the motive for that if he wasn't in charge anymore?
With that in mind, I don't know if he actually made the right decision.
Well, if Yomi was the CEO, the city would be in much worse shape.
That's true. Never put that guy in charge of anything.
Yuma.
There it is again. I heard it clearly this time.
Okay, can we please find out who this voice is? It's driving me crazy. I need to know.
I heard it clearly this time.
Then that voice is close by, right? Let's try looking for it, Master.
Let's keep checking out this fucking Matrix-ass looking lab. Oh, we can observe this. Creepy machine. See, even the game acknowledges it.
This is...
Looking closer, there are a bunch of capsule-type things on this machine. Gross. They look kind of like insect eggs. I don't want to be around here. Yeah, definitely Matrix reference.
Kanai wards
Are very
remain
inspired by it.
unsolved mysteries. A brave master ventures deeper into the lab in search of the unknown. A never-before-seen device, suspicious equipment, a master prowling into a treacherous lab. And then...
What? What happened?
You'll have to read the Master Goes Exploring series.
Jeez, I thought something suddenly popped out. Anyway, don't go making up a series about me.
Were you born joyless, Master?
Ooh, we are descending now.
So, you're the one who's been calling for me. Chief.
Oh?
Was that really
Wait, is it?
this guy?
Is it him?
I'm happy to see you, even if it's like this. Do you remember me?
Yuma.
It's not showing us
Yes,
if it's him or
Yuma.
not.
Chief, you understand me?
What's that?
This is for me?
What's that got on it?
Wait, please hear me out, just for a little while.
Master, wait.
Why?
Nothing good will come from chasing after the dead. Just let him go.
But...
Besides, don't you think you should maybe hurry up and check out whatever Fuzzhead left for you instead? I think that is what he would want.
Fine. Chief Yako, thank you for everything.
Yeah, it's tough, because Yuma never got closure about that. Alright, let's see what this
Thank
is.
goodness, the computer still works. Now I can check the disk the Chief gave me.
Oh, Wesker?
Is the camera on? Well, I hope it's recording. Let's begin. Leaving this video is the greatest stain on my career as a researcher. But given the tragedy about to occur, this record will be of great assistance. It is currently 2 a.m. 14 hours have passed since Project Homunculus began. I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure. Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA. Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective. Defective homunculi have a fatal flaw to them. In the revival process, their intelligence is lost. They are reduced to nothing but senseless, flesh-seeking monsters. There is also another flaw. In a previous experiment, a defective homunculus was exposed. Trying to adjust for it worked against us. Made them even more violent, and we are in hell itself. They're nothing more than monsters. It's here. Listen, defective homunculi will devour humans down to their bones. They will drink every last drop of your blood. At this rate,
Oh, this shows him getting killed by homunculi.
What the?
Wait, so oh my goodness. Wait, was he killed by homunculi here during the research? And the Wesker that we met was a homunculus that had taken his place? Because this just showed him dying. Unless he somehow miraculously got out of that situation, but I kind of doubt it.
That was Dr. Wesker, right? Looks like a zombie got to him.
But Project Homunculus supposedly happened 3 years ago. If the doctor died in a failed experiment 3 years ago...
Okay, I now think that they probably found... Well, I don't know. I was going to say they probably found a better way to make them and, like, make non-defective ones. And that's why some of them can actually talk to us and communicate and potentially live among us, like Wesker and Makoto if he is one. But then also, like, what are their names? Waruna, Yoshiko, and, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the other one. But, you know, the girls from that chapter were here, like, the priest was here. Those were people who died really recently, and they were, like, defective ones that were trying to eat us. So unless there's a motive to keep creating defective ones out of the bodies they're getting, that theory doesn't really hold up. But theoretically, they found a way to make non-defective ones.
Then who was the Dr. Wesker I met in Amaterasu's lab?
I mean, he is right there. Why not ask him?
Oh, right.
Nah, he's gonna be gone. He's gonna be gone. Well, that one was like... Do we get a holographic... oh no, it's updated. I was like, that was like a shiny solution key that popped up.
Dr. Wesker, please tell me, do you remember what happened in the experiment 3 years ago?
Is he barefoot right now? What the hell? I mean, I guess. I like being barefoot too.
it's you.
Oh, yeah. He's not going to be able to talk to us anymore.
Damn it. It's no use.
The video could have been fake.
Maybe if it was just some random disc. But Chief Yako went out of his way to give it to me. It has to be an important clue.
But the last part was nothing but static, so there's no telling what he was saying. The homunculi have some sort
If you
of
could read
flaw.
lips, you'd be able to tell.
If they have a weakness, we need to know it.
Did you get to meet your benefactor? Perhaps you've finally obtained the truth.
Your benefactor. Wait, excuse me? Huh?
Speaking of which, don't you think you should return to the factory? Kurumi is in danger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Why did we leave? Like, I get that he wanted to follow the voice, and especially if he thought it was Yako. Yako, I've been saying it wrong. I kind of get it, but also, dude, come on. You just left Kurumi there. After all this talk about, like, she shouldn't put herself in these dangerous situations.
You really never give up, do you? Despite all the murders you've seen, despite getting knocked out over and over again, you were framed as a criminal, and even murdered real criminals in the name of truth.
Yeah? What about it? Alright, back to the village we go.
I'm surprised you still call yourself a detective. Oh, to be clear, that's a compliment. A normal person would have fled. Anyone with even the slightest bit of a conscience wouldn't be able to take it. And yet, here you are.
That guy talking to us could be Makoto.
It'd be one thing if you were using your abilities, but you're actually using a Death God's powers, aren't you?
Yeah, see, they know too.
This guy knows about me? How?
Perhaps you're trying to corner me with all these acrobatics. But in truth, this is the worst possible move you can make. You can never outsmart me.
I'm trying to pick up, like, obviously they're changing the voice so you can't really tell who it is, but the intonations and the way they talk, it does kind of remind me of Makoto. I don't know for sure that it's him, but that's, like, my best guess right now. How would Makoto know us though, and know about? See, okay, there's so much going on. I'm just gonna move ahead and see what the game presents us with, and I can theorize later after I've looked at all our keys again and pieced things together.
She's not here. Kurumi, where are you?
Knowing that Flatty's personality, she wouldn't go back the way she came. Try looking for her up ahead.
Right. Let's look that way first.
Right here, Master!
Okay, they are still going at those meat buns. They are slow eaters. All right. Well, that works out for us.
Before you know it, the truth is right in front of you. Have you been enjoying my party?
So, it is you after
Yeah,
all.
it really sounds like Makoto.
Makoto Kagutsuchi.
Yeah.
It's you.
It's like the intonation on certain words is very much like how he talks.
The white smoke that knocked us out at the detective agency was from that gift you gave me. What's your goal here? What are you trying to make me do?
Please continue enjoying the rest of the tour.
Damn it!
How many times did I warn you to stay away from him? You should have listened.
It's all too late now.
I mean, to be fair, he has so much power here that if ultimately this is what he wanted, was to kidnap us and bring us here, he could have done that anyway, even if we didn't go talk to him.
Besides, I'm sure from the moment I got on the Amaterasu Express, I was fated to meet Makoto.
It's too obvious of a setup to call it fate. This is way more like the perfect crime or something.
Also, the fact that we, like, literally told him we had heard about the homunculi rumor and wanted to investigate the secret lab is, like, that would have tipped him off immediately if he has been trying to hide that. Of, like, oh, hey, we should probably get rid of this guy because he's trying to figure out all the shit that we've been hiding. Okay. Well, do we see Kurumi anywhere? Oh, there's a person over here. I want to see if this is someone we can talk to or if we're supposed to avoid them.
Master, look!
Hello? Hello? Who are you?
Is that the hitman who killed the chief?
Oh shit, is it?
Is it you? Is it really you? Are you Fink the slaughter artist?
Hold on, Master! He's not in any condition to talk!
I did my job
He talked!
just like always. The only difference, the target was a detective.
The fact that he's here, though, means that he died, too. Did we know that? I don't think we knew that the hitman died.
Is he talking about what happened?
During the hit, lot of commotion. Still, I did my job. I knew it'd be a tough job from the start. But I couldn't refuse. Makoto Kagutsuchi introduced me.
Yeah? Did he?
The client didn't. No.
Wait, huh? What?
But otherwise, I would have refused the job.
Wait, excuse me? Wait, Makoto hired him to kill Yako? So Yako's plan wasn't even to hide the fact that he died from the gas. He actually just got killed unexpectedly. Okay, this is really interesting because something I noticed in the scene where Yako got stabbed, like when we flashed back to what happened with him, he looked surprised. Now, I didn't comment on it because, like, I didn't really, think or put together that maybe somebody else hired the hitman because it made so much sense that he was trying to hide the effects of the toxic gas. But I was like, it's a little weird that he acted surprised, but I was like, maybe it's just like, getting stabbed hurts no matter what. Like, you'd still react really strongly. But maybe he didn't expect the hitman to show up and stab him.
After completing the job, I was told I knew too much.
There it is. That's why the hitman died.
Makoto was the one who instigated the chief to hire the hitman.
Oh, that's so fucked up. Dude, oh, Makoto, why? Your character design is so cool, but you fucking suck.
Does that mean he knew about the chief and Yomi's plot and took advantage of it?
Yeah, this guy is pulling the strings on everybody in this damn city, man. He is like,
part of his plan. He's had me in the palm of his hand all along.
yeah, he has been controlling all of this.
If that's the case, I'll make him pay.
Oh, man.
Killing the hitman once the job was complete. Makoto Kakatsuchi sure is thorough. It's like he's totally emotionless. At this point, I respect the guy more than I fear him.
This is...
I guess this is a boiler. Looks like it can produce a ton of heat.
I get it.
Maybe the heat's moving the turbines to create electricity. Okay. Oh, man. Fucking Makoto. Oh, who's this? Who is it gonna look like this time? Fubuki?
Stuff over there again.
Well, I think that's the only one we haven't seen yet.
Stick to the same old strategy.
Yeah, there's the, whatchamacallit. Yep, that's Fubuki's attire.
These clothes belong to Fubuki.
Ah, poor thing. Yet again, another one of your friends was devoured. The biggest dimwit survived the longest. Perhaps thanks to her overpowered ability.
It's Fubuki's handwriting.
Homunculus experiment report. My apologies. I do not understand what is on the computer screen, so I will copy it down, word for word. 3 years ago, the Unified Government's research facility successfully created the first homunculus. The secret to their success was the DNA used as the core for their artificial cells. Their focus was on individual differences in DNA, so they experimented with various peoples.
It's Makoto. It's gonna be
They found
Makoto.
success in one person's DNA, someone believed to have the world's greatest mind. But because of that greatest mind, the completed homunculus was able to reflect on its condition.
It's Makoto.
As a result, it realized it was a homunculus and escaped the research facility. Currently, that specimen is still missing.
So the UG's research facility successfully created a homunculus 3 years ago.
Or it's Yuma. Because they said, excuse me, they said it's still missing? Well, I guess Yuma's not really missing anymore. I was going to say, because it's like Makoto, they would know where he was because he was literally negotiating with them about Kanai Ward. Like, I threw it out as a stupid theory, but I'm like, it's not actually out of the realm of possibility yet. I don't know if we know enough to fully prove or debunk it yet.
And Project Homunculus occurred at the same time.
So that's why Amaterasu Corp grew impatient.
And potentially, he could have made the contract in the first place. Oh, wait, am I stupid? We saw him in the detective agency before he lost his memories. We have that flashback of seeing number 1. But, I mean, I guess he could have escaped and become a detective. I don't know. In any case, if the theory is true, a possibility of why he wanted a contract with Shinigami was to unravel the truth behind, like, the homunculi research and the people behind it. It's a possibility.
The key point is that the specimen went missing. Probably has nothing to do with this city, though. But what's this about someone having the best brain in the world? They gotta be exaggerating.
Oh, thank goodness she's okay. The other thing about the Yuma theory is, like, okay, whenever you have an amnesiac protagonist, there's always a reason. I mean, like, sometimes it's like, oh, it's just, like, the cliche thing to do. But generally, like, there's a reason they can't remember. There's some kind of reveal about their past of why you don't want the player or the reader or the audience, whatever, to know, you know, about their past coming into the story. So obviously there's, like, a reason that the character shouldn't remember either. Like, it should be a twist for them too. So there's something there. It's not necessarily that he's a homunculus, But there's some reason that Yuma has no memory. Like, story-wise, there's a reason to make that choice.
Kurumi!
Well, thank goodness she's okay.
Are you okay? Where were you?
I'm sorry. I thought I saw someone who looked like Aiko.
Aw, oh, she got led away by someone she lost too.
Aiko? Your friend who passed away 6 months ago?
Yes. I lost you when I went looking for her.
Well, I mean, she could be here too. Pretty much anyone that dies in Kanai Ward is probably brought here.
But I got to talk to her a bit. She looked and talked differently from how I remembered. Still, I finally got to say goodbye.
Aw.
I think she understood.
Oh, I'm so glad she got some closure on that.
That's good to hear. I got to see Chief Yako back there too.
The chief? Did you speak to him?
No, not really. But he did hand me something that exposes the truth about this place.
That sounds like something the chief would do. Oh, right. There was something I remembered after talking with Aiko.
What do you mean? I'm so glad Kurumi's alright.
Me too.
Don't breathe a sigh of relief just yet, Master. The Flatty said she remembered something.
It's probably something helpful.
What in the world did Kurumi?
What did you remember?
What did you remember?
Aiko really hated syringes. She'd raise hell whenever the school gave out vaccines.
Where's this coming from?
I'm getting there. I mentioned syringes to see if it was really Aiko I was talking to. Then I suddenly remembered. A few years ago, something bizarre happened in the city.
What happened?
Everyone in Kanai Ward had to take a blood test. The peacekeepers ordered it, and no one could refuse.
Ooh, I wonder if they were searching for homunculi that had gotten out. Since blood is the only way you can tell the difference between them.
A forced blood test?
Back then, we were told it was to test for a contagious disease. I had no reason to doubt it at the time, but my grandpa didn't actually get tested. He said it was suspicious how the peacekeepers were enforcing it.
You mean your grandpa who went missing?
Yeah. And you know what? Grandpa disappeared right after the blood test. He and his friends did everything they could to make sure no one found out they avoided the test. But right after it happened, Grandpa was caught and completely vanished. The same happened to anyone who didn't take the test.
Hold on, Kurumi. By it, do you mean the blank week mystery?
Huh? Yeah, I do.
Okay. So now we know what it actually
The blank
was.
week mystery is a taboo within Kanai Ward. Can you tell me about it? What exactly is the blank week?
I can't tell you anything.
What? Why?
No matter who you ask, you'll get the same answer. That's because no one remembers it.
What do you mean? You don't remember?
I woke up one day and the entire city was ruined.
Huh?
It was like a tornado had swept through.
What?
Not only were the outdoors destroyed, but the inside of our homes too. Something terrible must have happened while we were sleeping. But none of the residents remember a thing.
That is so terrifying. Imagine waking up to that. What the hell?
How could that be possible?
In fact, my home was torn to pieces too. But I don't remember anything that happened back then. But that's not all. Within that time, the date in Kanai Ward had moved forward by a week.
Were people out for a whole week? Or did they just change the date to make people think it was that long?
A whole week passed while you were asleep?
I think so. But we never quite found out what really happened. When we woke up, everyone in Kanai Ward barely even noticed that it had been completely ravaged. Businesses with dealings outside the city were aware they had a week of no activity. But right afterwards, Kanai Ward was completely isolated, so no one could look into it. In the end, it was all forgotten while things were still uncertain. No, I think it's more accurate to say we chose to forget. It was all too bizarre and scary. It kind of became a touchy subject, and no one wanted to talk about it.
I can see why.
So that's why the blank week mystery became taboo.
There were lots of different rumors about it at the time, but no one knows what really happened. Some people said that Kanai Ward's clocks had all malfunctioned. Some said we were all drugged by some organization.
Others think our internal clocks got messed up when we all fell asleep for a week. But we don't know the truth. What do you think happened? It's like time froze for the whole city.
Did you think of something, Yuma?
My grandfather and others like him completely vanished back then. Kanai Ward's unending reign also began right after those events.
Oh, that's when the rain started. So the rain hasn't been here forever since Kanai Ward was founded or whatever.
Huh? The blank week mystery triggered it?
This is so mysterious. That's all I know.
Thank you, Kurumi. That was very helpful.
Thank you.
Even I don't know what's going on here, but all that info sure seems useful. She should have told us about that sooner.
You can't blame her. It's taboo, remember?
By the way, Yuma, did you search the whole factory? What was the truth that voice was talking about?
Yeah, we don't quite know yet.
I still don't know. But I haven't checked everything. I don't know what's behind that door.
Well, it says it's locked, so
We've
that might be a
already come this
problem.
far. We might as well check everything.
Wait! Don't go alone! It's too dangerous!
She sure loves to act before she thinks.
So do we, to be fair. My gosh, there's gonna be so much stuff to look through for this case. We don't even know what the case is gonna be yet. We don't know what we're solving for. Yeah, it's...
What's wrong?
Well, I think I heard some strange noises inside.
I also hear something.
Yeah, clever girl to listen before you open the door.
Kurumi, it might be dangerous up ahead. I'll go first.
Huh? But
Leave this to a detective. I'll be right back once I've confirmed it's safe. Then we can check it out together. Please don't disappear on me again. You had me worried back there.
okay. But please be careful.
Good on Yuma. Taking charge of this. Taking responsibility. Okay. Was the machine the noise we heard? That is a weird noise. What is it doing? Are those people? Huh? The fuck? Are those corpses? Oh, they're corpses. They were just so blue because it's frozen in there. I didn't see that at first. Yeah, did he not figure that out yet? That the corpses are turning into meat? I don't think he realized that yet.
Is that a corpse? A human corpse?
It's on the conveyor belt.
Then those meat buns. No way. You're kidding. This is horrible. Why make such a thing?
Master, there's something else over there. We should check everything first.
Well, okay, considering this is what the conveyor belt is for, and this moves further down that way, it's probably just going to be a body of corpses, right?
I don't even want to think about what's up.
Yeah, I mean, that's what has to be here, right? Yeah. I don't like it. I don't want to see a pile of corpses. Oh, it's actually very organized.
They're all real corpses? What is this?
This is a fridge, isn't it? I don't know, but it looks kind of cold. So many refrigerated bodies. Whoever did this must be a total psycho.
What is the motive, though, for feeding people human meat? Is it really just because there aren't other good food sources in Kanai Ward? Like, that can't be the only reason, right?
What's going on here? These aren't fake. They're real human corpses.
Master, look! There's something in its pocket.
It looks like a note, but the handwriting is hard to read.
Maybe someone was rushing to write this before they died.
Where am I? Where am I being taken to? Everyone here is a dangerous criminal that deserves the death sentence. The ruthless killer, that vile kidnapper. Everyone's crying as they pray to God. Will we be serving our sentences here together with no trial? Oh, they're all criminals too. Interesting. Shit, if only we'd never been caught by the WDO. Huh? They locked us up here like animals, those bastards. We were brought here by the WDO's #1. He's called the world's greatest mind. Oh my gosh, is he a homunculus? What in the... Bro. Okay, I should have at least guessed that the WDO could be involved in all this somehow. But this is wild. Okay, so #1 might be a homunculus, if he's the world's greatest mind. The WDO sent us here to investigate Kanai Ward. If they're involved in the secret that's going on here, what is their motive for wanting us to find this? This is crazy. Why would the top detective do this? What is he thinking? How can this be allowed? Damn it, what will happen to us?
The note cuts off here.
What? The WDO did this?
That's gotta be bogus, right?
I want to believe that too.
No, what motive would someone have for lying in a note that they're writing on their deathbed? Like, there's no reason to think it's false.
But why would someone write down a lie in their final moments?
Yeah, exactly.
If what's written here is true, then I don't know what to believe anymore.
Well, if these guys are all dangerous criminals, they didn't deserve to live anyway, right? It's not something you should worry about, Master.
Just because they're dangerous criminals doesn't mean they should be slaughtered like this. It's not right. And why turn them into meat buns?
Yeah, it's pretty horrific.
Calm down, Master. It's better not to think about it.
Shut up!
I'll make it a solution key for now.
We are finally catching a glimpse of the truth. But it's not over yet. The mystery you need to solve awaits outside the factory. You want to expose all truths, don't you? Then press on, detective. Hurry, before you can't trust anything anymore. So that you can keep trusting in yourself. Come on, solve the mystery.
That message was like a little different than how he was talking before. Alright. Oh, Kurumi, I don't want you to have to see this. But we can at least tell you what's in here, and you can decide for yourself if you want to come in.
Yuma! What's wrong? What was in there?
No, there's nothing.
No, I mean,
Nothing at all.
don't just straight up lie.
Oh. Too bad. What is it? You look pale.
No, I'm fine.
Aw, Yuma, come on. She gave you a lot of info. Like, I get that he's probably just trying to protect her, because it's a really fucking, like, traumatic thing to learn and see. But, like, you don't have to completely lie about it.
It's best if Kurumi doesn't learn about the meat buns yet.
Oh,
She's been eating those things for so long.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the fact that she's eaten a lot of them. Have we eaten one since we've come here? I can't remember now. Yeah. Yeah, it would be even more horrifying for her to learn that. It's true, but... Oh my goodness, what else are we gonna find in here? Okay, this is outside.
The truth is waiting ahead. Are you ready, Kurumi?
Yes. Of course.
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
Huh?
Never mind.
We can get out this way.
Okay, we're going back upward.
Watch out. You'd end up pretty mangled if you slipped on a slope like this.
Well, we already fell down one cliff and we were fine, so... Well, not fine. I guess we got knocked unconscious, but we lived. Are we going back up into the village? Is that where this goes? Hello?
Hear that?
Oh, that's one of these thingies.
What is it?
Got it. Another factory of sorts, it looks like. Oh. That's contributing to the storm. Is this where the artificial weather comes from?
A massive chimney. This looks like the public bath for the village.
No, Yuma knows there's something else going on. The mind cleansing bath. I mean, that could mean two different things. It could be like, oh, so peaceful. My mind is clear after bathing here. Or it could literally be brainwashing shit. Memory wiping shit.
Whoa! What's that?
What is that machine? It seems to be connected to the chimney outside.
Whatever it is, it's a bit excessive.
The other thing we haven't figured out and tied into all this is why is it raining all the time? We now know that that started after the Blank Week mystery, but like to what end? How is that related to the other shit that they're doing secretly?
Could this be part of the truth he mentioned?
Master, there's a switch. What do you want to do?
I mean, is the switch for turning it off? Wait, where was the switch? Oh wait, it was over here.
Are you going to flip the switch?
Well, without knowing what it does, I don't know that we should, but I guess.
It stopped.
Huh?
We should maybe get out of here. We should maybe get out of here. Yeah, that was controlling the weather. Wait, what happens when they're exposed to sunlight? Maybe that's why. Maybe something happens to homunculi. Maybe that's their weakness that got cut out that we didn't hear Weska say. Maybe that's why they made it rainy all the time. Because if it was sunny, you'd know who the homunculi were. Bro, these guys have not seen sunlight in 3 years. That's crazy. Their vitamin D levels will be so low, dude. You'd be fucked if you lived here. I'd be fucked. My mental health would be in the shitter if I did not have sunlight for 3 years, dude. You'd have to be popping vitamin D pills every day. I guess that happens in the real world, though. Like, fucking, is it Iceland? Which country is like, they only have sunlight for like a few months of the year? I guess that is actually a reality for some people. Not quite the same as 3 years, but like, people go a long time without sunlight sometimes.
The sky's clearing up. So the stuff coming out of the chimney was rain clouds?
Huh? This machine's a device that creates rain clouds?
The machine creates artificial clouds to make it rain all over Kanai Ward. To think, even the rain has been artificial this whole time.
Well, we knew that. It's not natural for it to rain nonstop for 3 years. We figured that out immediately.
There is no truth in this city. Everything is a lie.
What is this?
You might want to run. Oh? Oh, do they become, like, enraged in sunlight or something? Or does it actually harm them?
What's going on? What's happening?
Kurumi?
Kurumi!
What? What happened to her?
What's wrong?
We meet at last.
Motherfucker. Hi.
Makoto Kagutsuchi!
We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Aren't you worried about Kurumi's body? Here. Lend me a hand.
Back the fuck up, bro. I'm not going anywhere near you. No, after all this, do not trust him. What are you doing? Bro. He really couldn't climb over that himself? Are you kidding me? He didn't need your hand. They probably did something to everyone, and that's why Kurumi's body reacted to the rain turning off. It's the rain code. We still haven't figured out the title yet. There's some other shit going on with the rain. He turned it back on. Bitch! Is she gonna wake back up as soon as it's raining again? Oh, it like placates them.
The rain is back.
It seems like things have settled down. What was that?
Is it because I stopped the device?
Master, be careful.
Congratulations, Yuma. You finally arrived at the truth of this city.
Congratulations? Enough! I've had enough of your games!
Games? I've been taking this seriously the entire time, especially when it comes to Kanai Ward.
What is your goal? Why are you doing this?
You still don't know? I want you to understand the truth about this place.
The truth? You mean this big device?
This is but a small portion of the truth. Of course, I'm the one who created this contraption, although it's a rather makeshift design. Using the old bathhouse's chimney was brilliant, The melding of my genius ideas and the world's best technology.
Why did you even make it?
I don't owe you any explanations. But you've made it this far, so you deserve something. As you know, Amaterasu's experiment resulted in defective homunculi. Do you know the fatal flaw within all defective homunculi? One is an extreme decrease in intelligence when they're resurrected. In other words, they turn into zombies. They may be immortal, but upon returning from death, they become monsters that seek human flesh. The other flaw is sunlight.
There it is.
Sunlight?
When defective homunculi encounter sunlight, they become extremely stressed and lose control. They'll return to normal if you block out the sun. But while they're berserk, they lose all reason and memories.
Reason and memories?
To be exact, it's an allergic reaction to ultraviolet rays. If left in this state, they eventually die. But things will continue to spiral out of control. Once they die, they turn into zombies. In other words, sunlight is the greatest enemy of the defective homunculi.
Okay.
So you are blocking out the sun for them. And to do that, you created a cage of rain over the entire city?
When the clouds grow thick enough to block the sun, rain starts to fall. It's a natural phenomenon. To keep them stable requires clouds thick enough to cause rainfall. I can form rain clouds all across Kanai Ward from here. The altitude and wind conditions make it ideal. The result, of course, is that Kanai Ward became a city of unending rain.
Why build such a major contraption just for some defects?
Defects, Who are you to say something like that?
What do you mean by that, Makoto?
What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
You've lost so much on your long journey, but now...
Oops, I didn't mean to skip that.
Well, look at your hands. What do you have left?
You're right. Maybe I am empty, but I've been able to face many truths by relying on the strength of my friends. I didn't make it this far on my own. It was thanks to those who helped me.
Especially yours truly.
So, even though I'm empty, I have everyone with me. That's why I was able to corner you.
Well, we haven't cornered him yet. We're in the same room as him. He has complete control right now.
Corner me?
Yeah, exactly.
An interesting way to put it. But if you want to corner someone, this is how you do it.
Uh-huh, hi. Yeah, we're not in a good place right now.
Ain't no fair! He never said he had a gun!
One pull of the trigger and you're dead. Looks like I've got you cornered, Yuma. There's a spark in your eyes. Like you still have an ace up your sleeve.
We do, actually.
Okay, fine. Play your card. Let's finish this.
What is the mystery labyrinth even gonna be, though? Like, what are we solving?
Use the power of the Book of Death.
Oh, he knows.
He knows about that? What do we do, Shinigami?
I hate to use him now that he's spoiled the whole thing, but let's do it. And honestly, you'll be killed if I don't, Master.
Yeah, but what are we solving?
Thank you.
The target mystery is the collection of corpses found in the factory refrigerator.
Okay.
Considering the scale of all of this, even I have no idea what the mystery labyrinth will look like.
What's wrong? Hurry up. The mystery you want to solve is right here. Come on. Solve Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. Expose all of my crimes.
Why do you want us to so badly?
Kill or be killed.
There's no time to hesitate.
Yeah, why are you hesitating, Shinigami?
Sure. One wrong move, and you'll be forever trapped in the mystery labyrinth.
Well, the alternative is to literally be
I
shot
won't
right
blame
now.
you if that happens. You've saved me so many times already.
All right, here goes.
Right, let's do it, Shinigami. This may be the final mystery labyrinth.
It's not, because there's one more chapter, but I can see why Yuma would think that. Do your little transformation. Gotta get in our gear for solving this. We're going in alone this time, though. We've got no companion this chapter. Kurumi's out cold, and even if she wasn't, I don't think she can come in because we never shared a forte. She doesn't have, like, a power to share with us. So, it's kind of a shame that she never gets to be one of the companions for the labyrinth, but that's okay. Honestly, this kind of works, though, for this episode, or for this chapter, I mean, because they've had a lot of, like, character growth with Yuma and Shinigami and kind of the relationship there, so I don't mind that it'll just be us two figuring this out. Are you still gonna kick us in there? We can walk in ourselves.
This is our last one. Can we do it normally? You know, together.
Aw.
Sure, I don't mind.
She's still gonna, is she gonna yeet us? Oh, I kind of wanted her to just take our hand and then just yeet us through the portal. No, she's definitely, there's no way she's just gonna walk in.
Down the rabbit hole we go!
Okay, she did. Character growth. She didn't just kick us into the portal this time. Can he move? Motherfucker. What? How? Who is this guy? What in the hell is happening, man? Okay, it looks the same so far. At least from the outside. Maybe the inside will be completely different from anything we've seen before. Okay. Well, we're gonna stop here and we're gonna start right at the beginning of the Mystery Labyrinth for the next episode. I'm not surprised Makoto was behind all this. I mean, we could kind of see that coming. The plot twist is more just like, who the hell is he? How did he know about Shinigami? How come the time-stopping thing she does when she creates a labyrinth doesn't work on him? He just moved. There's like so many unanswered questions about him that like it doesn't really matter if you could predict that he was like behind this or whatever. So I'm very curious to see what's going to happen in this mystery labyrinth, because we don't even know what we're solving yet, really. Like, they talked about, solving for the corpses that we saw in there, but, like, what about them are we solving? Are we solving, like, why they're there and what Makoto's doing with them? What the WDO is doing with them, maybe? It sounds like the WDO is tied into this, too. Like, we don't quite know what the mystery even is, which is probably why Shinigami was so worried about going in here, is, like, it'll be harder than any of them before because we don't even really know what it will want us to do. But we'll find all of that out next time. I am freaking loving this game, like always, but it's getting so juicy now. The fact that Kurumi passed out when the rain went away is also like, what did they do to all the citizens? It's not just that sunlight is homunculi's weaknesses, but also like something happens to other residents when the rain is gone too. So everyone here is basically fucked up now for life, if this is a permanent thing. But we will figure out what's going on next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, and I will catch you in the next episode.